Hello, I'm Katie Feldel, and I'd like to talk to you about a crisis facing our community. We all know that the pandemic has been the most stressful time of our lives, but one special group has been hit harder than others during this unprecedented time. The men and women among us who suffer from dramatis personae. Tens of millions battle this illness throughout the world, and dozens of them are right here in our own community. Since last March, they have been fighting this debilitating illness on their own, without a director telling them how to feel, without a music director telling them what to sing, and without a choreographer telling them where to go and how to get there. And that is why we are asking for your help. A small donation to PCT at this time will ensure that when this is over, when our actors take that first tentative peek out of their homes, they can scurry back to the theater, tap shoes in hand, ready to audition for whatever show we will be doing, because it doesn't matter to them. Shakespeare, rock opera, jukebox musical. Give to PCT. Help our actors. They weren't normal before the pandemic.
Please put away any devices that ring, so that you may listen to us when we sing. Cell telephones didn't exist in the time when the speakers went, and that's why they are forbidden right here where you're sitting, so don't let them chime. If ringing of sailor phones comes to pass, we might just go patting the phone on your ass. So turn it off, mute it, or power it down, or we did will sit underneath it, and you'll be liberated and find half a crown. If you should anticipate needing to suck candy, please unwrap it and quietly tuck it into your cheeks so we won't have to chuck you into the alley. We'll keep you in a tally if your parents have been thrown out. Don't be alarmed. You've been warned, no doubt.
Hello, I'm Katie Feldel. I recently asked for your help to keep PCT going through this challenging time. This is a critical moment in our theater's history, and without their world, our actors are crumbling. These brave, if overly dramatic people have been forced to figure out what normal people do between 7 and 10 p.m. every night. They simply don't understand the everyday routines that you and I take for granted. Dinner with your family, watching television, getting to bed at a decent hour. And they are doing whatever it takes to give an outlet to their creative energy, even going so far as to force their pets into undignified costumes and into playing parts against their just so they can have a scene partner to play opposite them. Some may not recover at all. Our actors' future is dire. Left to their own devices, they are a real danger to themselves and those around them. Even something as simple as a balcony represents a danger to those brave souls. They can turn anything into a balcony. A table, a chair, even a three-legged stool. Please, we need your help. The only safe balcony is a stage balcony. I hope you find it in your heart to give to PCT today. We need to think about the future when we open our doors again. Give to PCT. Keep our actors out of the emergency room.
don't have to do this.
Would you rather he go with a stranger? This is how it's done. Someone else in the family steps up and takes responsibility.
Going to miss his birthday.
Oh, he's too little. He won't even know it's his birthday.
I don't know. There's too much stuff in here.
You don't have to pack it all up. We don't need anything.
Can't look at it.
Whatever you need to do. Grandpa is gonna love having him around.
I used to love going to your house. The house on Beechwood?
The big house. So long ago. I don't have a big yard like that now, but there's room to play, sweet boy.
I got him the cutest little sneakers. They're probably still a little big. You don't have to do this. You could
What in the world do you think I can do?
tell them about me. Tell them I'm a good mother. Tell them he is safe here with me. They'll listen to you.
I don't know why you think I have any influence over this.
You have to. Someone has to. It doesn't have to go this way. You know I'm a good mother. You know I am.
I know that I was asked to take him.
You don't think I'm a good mother.
Quinn,
He should be with his mother.
I agree.
Well,
It's not up to me, is it?
thank you, Elon Tusk. Don't mind if I do. You could tell him I was drinking before noon, Nana. I'm a lousy mother. Might as well prove it. Who cares what I do now? No one cares what I did before. Well, except...
I care.
No, this is better. Easier for you to take him if I'm just an irresponsible drunk.
I have never called you a drunk.
Who loses their kids? Drunks, addicts, people who neglect.
Such a good boy. So quiet.
Thank you.
I'm going to take very good care of him for you. It's just while you're doing what you need to do. It's not like you won't see him again.
See him again.
You will, I promise. Your job right now is to figure out the path forward. Find your way. One foot in front of the other.
I think I can handle it. As long as I know I'll see him again. I feel better knowing he's with you, Nana.
Of course you do. That's why they sent me.
Well, this is not going to pack itself. I guess all of this has to go. I need some Ziplocs.
Quinn, you don't need to pack that.
But this is medicated lotion.
Quinn,
Yeah, it's opened. It might smell. I guess I'll just... I don't know. Did you know I can't throw anything away? It's like I don't want to hurt its feelings. Like I don't want it to feel unloved or unwanted. Like I don't appreciate it.
a bottle of lotion does not feel loved or unloved. It is lotion.
Anything with a face? Forget it. Dolls, stuffed animals. I don't know how anyone throws that stuff away. I have to find someone to give it to.
I'm sure it will be appreciated.
Baby oil, sunscreen.
Copper tone. That takes me back. Do you remember the year we all went to Atlantic City?
It's so much fun with those little Fisher Price people in the sand. And then that wave came and pulled them all out into the water. I rescued them, all but the fireman. I saw him bobbing and I just couldn't get there. I tried, but I couldn't get there. And another wave came and he was just gone. And I thought about him for a long time after that. How little he was and how big the ocean is, and that I could search for him for the rest of my life and never find him. Never get him back, no matter how hard I tried. And
Always so tender-hearted.
that's the trouble with taking things you love out into the world. A million different things could happen to them, and a wave, or a drunk driver, or a falling piano, and you can't do anything to keep them safe, even if it's your job, and you try because it's what you do, and it's not good enough because you're not good enough, and you're not quick enough to see the danger coming from all directions at once, and you look away, and they're just gone.
You know exactly where this little one will be.
What if he doesn't remember me?
He'll remember you. I'll talk about you every day. I can tell him about you when you were a baby and what a good mother you are.
Hon, is everything okay? I thought I heard... It sounded like you were talking to someone, but then I saw your phone downstairs.
Yeah. I just...
Okay. When you need me, I'll be downstairs.
You are a good mother, sweetheart.
Tell him that. Tell him I'm a good mother. Explain to him why the baby has to go with you. He's had nothing to do with this, and he's stuck right there with me.
He loves you.
For how long? If he'd been the one, I couldn't forgive him. He says he isn't angry. How can...
Such a good boy. So quiet.
That's why, you know?
Why what?
I just didn't hear him.
I can understand that.
You know how you just get on autopilot? You wake up at work and you know that you drove. You had to have driven. You're there, you have your car keys, but you don't remember a single thing about the drive. Your body did it, but your mind was somewhere else.
Your grandpa mostly drove.
And he's so good. You said it. You see it. So quiet. If he'd made some kind of noise, I would have known he was there. I'm not a bad mother. He was just so quiet. Autopilot. Thinking about the meeting and the groceries and the mess with the cable bill, and then that stupid phone call. Right then, right as I'm getting out of the car, telling her to stall the client, I'm on my way in, and then all the stupid stuff, the coffee and the phone and the purse and the car keys and autopilot, like a million times before, and I didn't turn around. Why didn't I turn around? Just a sound, a dropped toy, or a little shoe kicking the seat, or something. Just a little sound, that's all I needed. And there was no sound, just autopilot. If I had turned my head just that much, I would have seen him. Just turn my head 2 inches. 2 inches. It wasn't neglect. No, not neglect. It wasn't. I would never. It sounds like a choice. Like someone who doesn't change her baby's diapers, or doesn't bathe the baby, or puts Dr. Pepper in the bottle or something. A choice to let your child down. This wasn't a choice. And no one listened. I kept trying, but no one listened. Those cops, the EMTs, they just wouldn't listen, and I couldn't get to him. Couldn't even make sure he had Elon Tusk. They didn't understand. They don't know what it feels like to... And now he has to go with you, and it doesn't matter if I'm a good mother or a horrible mother. He's going with you, and I'm here, and there's nothing I can do to fix this.
Sometimes things happen to teach us a lesson. Take the lesson.
sell the car. We can't get in. Make the car carrier. Okay. Sheets. You're gonna need. These are clean. I just changed.
Hey, is this going?
It's time, Quinn.
This box going?
Yes.
Take the lesson, sweet girl.
This is the hardest thing I've ever done.
I know. I've got him.
Did this guy get smart with you? You showed him.
No.
What'd you decide? Attic or Salvation Army?
I don't.
Why don't we just keep it in the attic for now? We might. I mean, someday. Who's to say? I mean.
I'm not. It's not like you can just replace. He's not just a shelter pet. I didn't.
I know, but we might. Well, not now, but someday, or, I can take it to the Salvation Army if you don't want to. It's good stuff. I mean, someone with a kid can use it. Or we can keep it. We might need it someday. I mean, we might want to try. You're only 32.
Attic.
Okay. Attic it is. There's space. Not much there except all that junk that belonged to your Nana.
Wait, I need.
Hello, I'm Katie Feldel. I recently asked you for your help to keep PCT going through this historic and unprecedented time. The situation is dire for literally tens of our veteran actors. Without a show at their community theater, our actors are resorting to whatever means necessary to keep their illness at bay. They are no longer safe in their own neighborhoods or on their own streets. The very streets they live on have become places of confusion and danger. Just yesterday, we had to stop them from recreating West Side Story's Jet Song on Warwick Boulevard, right in the middle of Warwick Boulevard at night, because this is the only world they know. This is not safe for them or for you. They need our help desperately. Ugh. You're in the street again? Oh, this is really a bad idea. Give to PCT. Keep our actors off the street. Like literally off the street. I'm calling John Wilt right now.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Joey, why didn't you let me talk to those nice people? They could have helped us with the car.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess I'll just have to call your father then.
Mom, no!
Joey, I know the two of you aren't getting along right now, but we need help. And neither of us know how to change a tire. And
No, Mom, you can't call Dad.
I'm
He's...
not going to let the two of you start talking to each other again. You never talk about your problems. I'm sure that if the two of you would just sit down and talk to each other, you...
Mom, I don't think talking is gonna fix the problem this time.
Nonsense. There's nothing that good communication can't fix.
Mom, Dad can't even talk anymore.
That's not true. He's been so busy at work since he got that big promotion that when he comes home, he's so tired.
Mom, will you just shut up a minute?
I beg your pardon?
Damn it, Mom! Dad's a zombie!
You better watch your language, young man.
Mom, he tried to bite you.
Nonsense. He's always a bit randy in the morning.
Ew, Mom, no. He's a freaking zombie.
Joey, stop calling father names.
I'm not calling him names. He's a zombie. Like living dead, a zombie.
Joey!
I stabbed him in the chest 6 times and he kept coming after us.
Yes, and don't think you're not going to get grounded for this when you get home. What's wrong with you today? I don't understand it. You've never had tantrums like this before.
Tantrums?
Yes, tantrums. This is what comes from keeping yourself locked up in that room with videos and comic books all day. It's not good for you, honey.
Can we please not talk about this right now? I think worrying about the zombie apocalypse that's happening out there is a little more important.
Don't move!
Huh?
Don't move or I'll blow your head off.
Oh, good. It's the weapons expert.
What?
There always has to be one of those.
I said don't move!
So did you used to be military or were you trained in the woods by your crazy uncle? Ooh, wait. You're the security guard who works night shifts to support his 7 kids.
Oh, thank goodness. A security guard. Maybe he can help us. We got a flat tire on the way here.
Shut up. Just shut up. I said stop moving or I'm gonna blow your heads off!
Hey, what's happening? What the hell are you doing? Put the gun down.
Not a chance. They could be one of those freaks out there.
One of them? Are you stupid?
Put the gun down, you idiot. Men. A woman walks in with a broken heel and he gets all protective. A kid and his mom show up and he wants to turn them into Swiss cheese. My name's Vanessa. This is Hank, Amy, Andrew. Are you two all right?
We're fine, thank you. I just need to find a phone so I can call AAA. We got a flat tire on the way here.
Phones are dead. Power's out. Emergency lights, that's all we've got.
So are you guys hiding from them too? Of course you are. People always go to the mall when there are zombies.
Always? Does this happen a lot?
Amy and I were getting gas at the station next door when all of a sudden these 3 guys just started coming after us. So we ran and just sort of ended up here.
I was at the Starbucks across the street. I asked Dave, the barista, for my usual, and at first he just stood there and moaned at me. But I just chalked it up to him having a late night with his newest boy toy. But then he came at me across the counter and knocked over the Tazo tea display. That bought me just enough time to get out of there. I mean, something must be really wrong with him. Dave loves tea. So anyway, that's when I ran out of there and I met up with Major Disaster here, and we came in here for cover.
What is wrong with those people out there?
Look, I'm telling you, it's zombies.
Shut up, kid.
No, I'm telling you, I've seen this before. I've seen every single Living Dead movie ever made.
Well, whatever those things are, they're not friendly. If they start trying to get in here, we're gonna need some way of protecting ourselves. Everyone, spread out and look around. There's gotta be something in this place we can use for weapons. Let's go!
Oh, right. This way.
Ow!
What?
My arm.
Amy, sweetheart, you're bleeding.
I'm fine.
What happened? Is she hurt?
I'm okay. Let's go.
You're not going anywhere. You're staying right here while I bandage that up.
Honey, what can I do?
Andy, don't worry. I'm okay. Really. Now go on and help them find stuff.
Come on, college boy. We'll need your help. They'll be fine. You two, keep an eye on the entry and yell out if the enemy approaches.
I'm so sorry for causing such a fuss.
Now, how did you hurt yourself, dear? Amy, is it?
Uh-huh. I was looking at shoes
Pardon me.
in the store window, and I forgot about the glass. And I got too close and I hit my head on the glass, and it startled me, so I fell over and I hit my elbow. I asked Andrew to kiss it to make it better, but he was too worried about those thingies outside. So I tried myself, but I can't reach, see? So that's why it still hurts, I guess.
It doesn't look that bad. You'll be feeling better in no time. Is Andrew your boyfriend?
Yep, for 2 whole years now. He's awful sweet and nice, and smart too. He's gonna be a lawyer.
A lawyer? Isn't that nice?
Gosh, thanks.
Everything all right?
Yes, I'm super better now. She did great, see?
Damn it.
Oops, sorry, are you okay?
I'm fine. Oh, looks great, hon. I'm glad you're okay.
It didn't look like a bite, so I think we're okay.
What?
A bite. A zombie bite? If she'd gotten bitten by one of those things, she'd become one. What?
Oh, look, there's people coming this way.
Get away from the door.
Defensive position! Freeze!
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! We're just trying to hide. We're unarmed.
How do I know that?
Oh, for Pete's sake, look at them, you knuckle dragger.
Yeah, they're not zombies. But did either of you get bitten?
Wait, where's George?
Is George that sweet older gentleman in the red shirt running this way?
Oh no, George, run! They're right behind you!
Oh, he should not have turned around.
You can take them, George! There's only 6 of them!
Look out for the guy in the baseball hat.
Ooh!
That's gonna leave a mark.
I'm going to need more bandages.
Wait, he's getting up.
Nope. He's back down again. Wow. Those guys are really chowing down.
Everybody, away from the windows!
Oh no, not George. This is all my fault. I told him that he had to come with us, that he wouldn't be safe if we went back to his apartment. I was trying to help, but every time I do, everything goes all wrong.
Shh. Everything's going to be all right.
It wasn't your fault. There was nothing else you could do. Now calm down. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm not hurt. I'm just worn out.
What happened to you?
We were taking the bus. There was someone in the middle of the road, so the driver swerved. We crashed, and Julio and George and I tried to help other people off the bus, but those things came at us from every direction. So we ran. They nearly got to us too, but I threw my purse at them and it distracted them long enough for us to get away. We kept running. This is the only place not surrounded, but they came out of nowhere, and now George.
Holy cow. You threw your purse? What kind was it?
Can we stay in here a while with you?
Of course.
Hi, I'm Joey. This is my mom. You haven't been bitten anywhere, have you? Oh, ow!
My name's Vanessa. You are?
Oh, I'm Linda, and this is Julio.
Julio Rodriguez Alejandro Jones.
Right. Hi, Linda and Julio. You've already met our resident military meathead, Hank, and this is Amy and Andrew. Hi.
Hey there.
Are you gonna be all right? Is there anything I can get you?
Aspirin?
No, I'm fine. I just need a moment.
So, are any of those things coming this way?
No, they seem to have gone off somewhere. But it is only a matter of time until they are back.
Damn it, still no signal.
Same. AT&T.
Yep.
Ooh, I have Verizon. But I think I left it back at home.
Damn it, this heel! 2020 is just the worst.
I'm gonna go take a look around, Mom.
All right, dear, don't talk to strangers.
I love your shoes.
What?
Your shoes. They're great. Are you feeling any better?
Yes, I just needed to get my breath back. Are you a student?
Oh, yeah. Andrew and I go to UIS. I'm gonna be a party planner. I like parties. Although this one could use some music. And a cheese plate. Are you a student too?
No, I'm the reference and technology librarian at Lincoln Library.
Huh?
I'm a librarian.
Oh, cool. Like with books and stuff? I didn't even know they still had those.
You work at a library. Why were you heading to work so early?
I can only update the system when the library is closed, so I usually go in early every morning.
And get the afternoons off. Nice.
Oh no, I usually stay late into the evening. I lose track of the time. It's really a great job. I'm very lucky.
Lucky? You work in a library.
I know, this job is a dream come true. I still can't believe they hired me over everyone else. I get to evaluate and redesign their bibliographic cataloging system. They want to finish upgrading to an OPAC using the AACR2 and MARC rules. They're still stuck using an old-fashioned physical card file. Can you imagine? The whole process is just fascinating.
Yeah. Fascinating. Why don't you catalog my 8-tracks while you're at it? Here are our tax dollars at work. Marion the librarian spends all day cataloging these dead trees instead of transferring these books into a computer where they can be read by people who actually live in this century.
Okay. I ransacked the bookstore and grabbed everything I could on zombies. I figured you guys are gonna need some background info if we're gonna make it through this.
Joey, that's stealing. You take those books back right now.
Zombies? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I haven't heard any better explanations. Do you have any idea what's out there?
Might as well entertain ourselves anyway. Now let's be logical about this. So what do you think these things are?
Zombies. I can prove it. Just look in the books.
All right, let's find out what these things are like in the books and then see if they match what's outside, right?
This is stupid.
Hey, military man. Excuse me, Mr. Military Man?
Hank. My name is Hank, which you already know.
Hank. Well, Hank, since you have such a nice view there, would you mind letting us know if any of those unfriendly drill machines have any of the characteristics we call out?
Fine.
Rotting flesh?
Check.
Shambling walk?
Check.
A lot of moans and grunts?
Check.
Bitten by a radioactive spider.
Glazed look in their eyes?
Check.
Body parts falling off or missing?
Check.
Shoots webs from their wrist.
Brain hunger?
Well, George got kind of... check.
Gray skin?
Check.
The dead coming magically back to life?
Well, no. Not yet, anyway. George is still out there.
But everything else matches. See? They're zombies.
Fine, kid. They're zombies. Good job. Look, it doesn't matter what these things are. What matters is we gotta make a plan to keep them out there, away from us. We need to set up a secure camp in this area. You, college boy, and you in the heels. You go look for some better weapons. Look for long and short range. AR-15s, M1A1s, SR-25s, AK-47s. Don't forget ammo. Exploding tip if possible. Bookworm, cheerleader. You go look for sources of caffeine. Adrenaline injections too. We're gonna need it if we're all gonna stay on the alert. Everyone else, set up a defensive camp. We need to barricade all exits and set up gun shields for when the bastards finally get in. We can set watch posts in alpha formation around the base site. Rotating shifts every 4 hours, check in every half. Move!
I'll find some food.
Ooh, lights.
I wonder if there's some blankets around here.
Like a sleepover? We should find some party favors. Ooh, and board games.
I hope this doesn't take too long. We really need to get home. Joey has a lot of homework. His grades have been so much better so far this last year, and I don't want him to fall back into his old habits. But it's nice that he's meeting new friends and not holed up in that room of his, playing video games. Maybe this would be good for him. This young man is in college. Perhaps he would agree to tutor Joey and introduce him to his professors and something like that. Oh, I don't know though. I don't want him hanging around college kids too much either. He's much too young for any of that. No, he needs to focus on his school and not on any of those things that college students are involved in. He's an innocent boy. It'd be so easy for him to get involved with the wrong crowd.
Lady, what is wrong with you? You've got freaks out there trying to kill you. And you're worrying about whether or not your kid's done his homework? Get your priorities straight.
Keeping up with homework
You're gonna
either.
turn that kid into a pansy mama's boy who can't wipe his own butt without looking to you for permission and a clean wad of paper. Ain't he got a dad? Ain't he got a man in his life who ain't gonna treat him like a baby all the time? Kids need fathers.
He has a father.
Well, he ain't going around harping the kids' grades all the time, is he?
No, he isn't.
That level took me almost a week to get through. Man. Those bosses keep getting cooler and cooler. I mean, tentacles that come through the floor. Best ever, man. When I first started that series, I thought they were awesome. The first one was so cool, though. I was such a noob. It took me like 6 tries just to get to the first save point. I know. Save point, right? Shows you how old I was. I was like 6, 7? Total noob. My dad bought me that game, and so anyway, what about you? You in the game? Do they have that in like Mexican, Dominican Republic, China, Germany, wherever you're from?
Yo viví en Cuba durante los primeros años de mi vida. Mi casa estaba cerca de Peñales en Pinar del Río, provincia al oeste de La Habana. Cuando era niño, jugaba entre las casas de madera sencilla, oculto debajo de las terrazas con mis amigos. Y a lo lejos pudimos ver las caras acantiladas de la sierra de los órganos montañas. Y juntos se le ocurría una forma más de las montañas, y lejos de nuestra pobre existencia. Siempre recuerda de nuestra pobreza por el flujo constante de turistas a las cuevas en el baile de Peñales Parque Nacional. Pero no mucho después, una vez que mis sopetos amigos se encuentran en el secreto de mi nacimiento, me iban a meter en los porches. En cambio, empujar mi cara contra el suelo. Hijo de puta que me llamaría. Y tenían razón. Mi madre no estaba casada. Y todo era culpa mía. Si nunca hubiera llegado a hacer, ¿qué hubiera quedado? Él se ha quedado.
The food court is pretty well stocked. A bunch of well-stocked fridges, plenty of non-perishables. I mean, hopefully we'll get out of here before we have to worry about spoilage, but it's always better to plan ahead, right?
Oh, these blankets will be pretty helpful. It's gonna get chilly in here with no heating. And it looks like you found enough for each of us. We'll manage to be pretty cozy in here for a while.
So,
Truth or dare?
what do we do now?
Truth?
Well, we've met each other. We've had a discussion about what it all means. We've collected basic supplies. What's next? Oh! we need a link to the outside world. If this is anything like Living Dead, and it totally is, which is so cool, the whole town is taken over. But there'll be people on the outside who are trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh, have you ever dated someone with 11 toes?
We have TVs right over here.
No.
If we get power to one of these televisions, we might be able to find out a little bit more about what's going on.
Oh, me either.
All of this is bound to have made the local news, at least.
Power, right. Is there some sort of hardware store in this place? Maybe they have a generator?
Right over here. Come on, hun. We're gonna get something to make the TV work.
Oh, goody. Maybe we can watch the Babysitter's Club. I missed the last one.
This is totally Night of the Living Dead. We're gonna find some news report that's gonna tell us how this all happened and what the military is doing about it. This is so cool.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I have to go. I have to find my mother. She's all alone now, and
Are you insane? You can't go out there. It's suicide.
But my mother, I have to get to her. She's elderly, and she can't get around very well anymore.
I'm not going to let you out of here. You'd never make it.
I got here, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. But would your mom want you to put yourself in danger to get to her? Look, we've all got people out there. I got a kid. I don't even know where he is. His mom's got him living out someplace in Decatur, and I ain't even talked to him in months. I get where you're coming from, but we just saw someone get killed by those creatures. I'm not letting you out there.
But
It's suicide to go out there alone! Where does your mom live, anyway?
Peoria.
See, she's not even in Springfield. She's probably safer than you are right now.
Maybe. How old is he?
What?
Your son. How old is he?
Oh. 16. About the same age as that Joey kid.
You will see him again.
I know. And you'll see your mom again, too. But you ain't gonna make it going out there alone. How about this? The kid had a good idea there with the TV. Let's see how far this thing spreads, and then decide what we're gonna do.
We found a generator. Only problem is it's empty. We need gas to run it, and I can't think of any place in here that we could find some. Ideas?
I have a tank in my truck outside, but they'd be all over me the second I step outside, and I don't exactly trust any of you people to be able to cover me.
Oh!
They're pretty slow moving. Do you think you could outrun them?
Maybe. But once I got to the truck, I'd have to stop to get the tank out, and they'd swamp me. I don't think I could take all of them at once.
What if make a distraction somehow?
Like what? Throw our heels at them?
If he... Ooh, shot to the heart. Clever, Hollywood boy.
Let's not stop fighting amongst ourselves.
I haven't...
Yeah, that's always the big downfall of the auxiliary characters. That's why they don't make it.
By all means, let's not be auxiliary characters.
What if he pretends to be one?
An auxiliary character?
No, Shaun of the Dead. Brilliant.
What?
You pretend to be one of them. They'll ignore you and let you through.
You're not serious.
No, it totally worked in the movie. They pretended to be zombies and they could walk right through them. It's like they were too dumb to know the difference. It's perfect. You come up with that on your own.
Why not? It's better than heel throwing.
Why not? I'm the one risking my neck out there, and you say why not?
All you gotta do is, act.
Act? I can't act. This is ridiculous.
It might work. And if it looks like it's not, you can turn around and come back right away before they get you.
Can anyone think of any other options?
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this.
Okay, let's see what you got.
What?
Well, you've gotta practice.
Look, kid.
He's right. You don't want to risk your life with unnecessary improvisation.
Okay, so you gotta shuffle your feet. Yeah. And then tilt your head to the side. Good. Now you gotta let
Maybe he should limp a little.
Drag one of your feet.
Estupendo. Atascado en un centro atrasado con locos.
Now let your arms hang loosely.
Now say, yes, master. Yes, master.
All right, enough. Let's do this.
You sure?
Kid, that's as good as it's gonna get. This ain't gonna work anyway, so let's just get to it.
Now don't rush. It'd be a dead giveaway.
Terrific.
Be careful out there.
He looks just like them.
He's got it!
Now you just gotta make it back.
Oh my goodness!
stupidest suggestion in the history of mankind. George, he got up and attacked me.
We saw. Are you all right?
Did any of them get you?
I didn't get bit, kid. Calm down. Just busted my knee.
Here.
Those suckers really like to gang up on you. Strong, too.
You were very brave.
Kid's got some crazy ideas. But I'm starting to believe him about this zombie thing. I've never seen anything like that.
Your knee looks pretty bad. Let's see if we can find something to bandage it up with.
It's not bad. Mostly dirt and grit.
Watching you out there before, I wouldn't have made it. Thank you for stopping me.
You're welcome.
I think we've got it.
I'm Katie Feldel.
Celebrity drug therapy yet again. Now, in other more surprising news, there's a good bit of action happening in the Springfield area this morning. At approximately 3:51 a.m., a large explosion rocked the areas of Southern View and the Woodside Township.
What?
Now, the explosion was apparently large enough to blow
That's
a stadium-sized crater, taking out the junction of I-72 and I-55, backing up traffic for miles in every direction. Now, the explosion, the cause of which is still unknown, appears to have created a toxic waste flow, which is spreading through Springfield at an alarming rate. Now, the waste has been traveling quickly by waterways around through Clear Lake and continuing north to Carpenter Park, effectively cutting off the city on all three sides. Now, the military has quarantined the entire city and is allowing no one in or out until further notice. Now, in other news, the Rochester Township hosts the American Kennel Club Dog Show today.
My God.
An explosion?
Toxic waste? Epic.
How could this have happened? It shut down the entire city.
Hank, you said you lived down there. What's there that could have caused all this? A power plant? A factory?
No, nothing. There aren't even that many houses. Mostly just warehouses like the one...
Like what one?
Like the one where I work.
What is it you do exactly?
I store things for the military.
I knew it.
What sort of things?
A lot of things. But mostly hazardous materials, chemicals, compounds, that sort of thing. But there's nothing there that could have caused something like this. At least, nothing that I knew about.
Are you kidding me? You're the one that caused all this?
You did this! You're the one who turned everyone out there into freaks and shut down the whole city and trapped us in here like rats awaiting the slaughter.
Isn't it pigs awaiting the slaughter?
Guys, it doesn't matter how this stuff gets started. You never find out the whole story anyway.
Stop it with all the comic book crap. This is not a movie. This is not a video game. This is real life. Something you've obviously not had much of before.
Now, wait just 1 minute, young lady. I will not have you.
Yeah, maybe you made this happen so that you could finally live out all your pathetic geek wet dreams.
I'd take zombies over you any day.
Now, Joey.
Leave the kid alone. He had nothing to do with this.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure Mommy Dearest will make it all better with something out of her Zeppelin-sized purse. You know, maybe we should have thrown that out there instead. It would have swallowed them whole and still had enough room for little Joey's diapers.
No, el pequeño. Usted no quiere que le toque. Kudum puede ser contagiosos.
Come on, Dweeb. You too, Taco Bell. I'll take you both.
That's enough. This isn't helping anything. Stop fighting. We have two options. We're under a quarantine, so no one is coming for us. We can either stay here and wait to see what happens, or we can leave and try to make our way to the quarantine line. As for me, I choose going. I need to get to my mother.
Wouldn't the authorities think we were zombies too and shoot us or something?
No way. We can talk. Zombies can't.
That's right, we are much more eloquentary.
You have all got to be crazy. I'm not going out there. Didn't you see what happened out there earlier?
People in a group always stand a better chance of surviving than people who end up on their own. Unless they're a main character. Then they can pretty much do whatever they want and it always works. No matter how stupid it seems.
Why are you still talking? Vanessa, you have a brain. Tell them that this is ridiculous.
I'm with you, Linda. I got people I need to see too. And I've been with the military long enough to know we could starve in here before they come to any kind of decision. Besides, I don't think we all want to spend much more time in each other's company.
Perfect then. You guys go, we'll stay. Problem solved, and we never have to deal with each other again.
Vanessa, Amy, is he speaking for you too?
Usually.
I don't think that
Of course not. They can make up their own minds.
Well, they better do it soon. It looks like we have a break right now. But there's no telling when those things might come back.
Fine. You guys just go. There's no way I'm going back out there.
But
look, you all apparently have a reason to risk your necks out there. I don't. I don't have anyone out there waiting for me.
No one?
Nope.
I'm sure that can't be true.
And what would you know about it? Go. Run off. Go check on mommy. My parents are dead. I'm single at last. Hell, I don't even have any pets to worry about, okay? I'm fine right here.
Single.
No thanks, kid. Not interested. Perfect.
We've got to stick together. It's always better to have bigger numbers. Basic attrition rules. And an even number, too. People always tend to go in pairs.
Joey?
Yeah?
Hush.
Do you want to talk about it?
About what?
Your breakup. The reason why you think there's no one out there for you. How long ago?
2 days. Apparently I'm a self-centered bitch who's too involved with her job to have a real relationship.
I know what you mean. I'm the same way. No, I am. I got my job at the library about a year ago. I loved it. It was the best job in the largest library I'd ever had before. I was put in charge of converting their entire catalog to an electronic virtual system. It was a huge job. It was amazing. I ignored everything else, everyone else. So when my mother left messages day after day, I barely even noticed they were there. Finally, 6 months ago, she called me at work pretending to be on library business, just so she could talk to me. Then she told me my father was in the hospital. Complications from a surgery I had known nothing about because I'd been too busy to pay attention. His chances were all but non-existent. Of course, I drove to the hospital as quickly as I could. It was only an hour and a half away, but by the time I got there, he was already gone. My mother had been trying to contact me for 2 weeks. 2 weeks! I could have been there.
I'm sorry.
I'll never forgive myself for not being there for him when he needed me. Now, I don't know what happened to you 2 days ago, but I can tell that you still care about whomever it was. If anything bad happens to them, you'll never forgive yourself for not doing everything you could to stop it.
What could I possibly do to stop anything bad from happening?
You never know until you try. You got all those zombies to run after your shoe, didn't you?
Yes. Me and my expert shoe throwing will save the day. That was just luck.
Luck is believing you're lucky. Tennessee Williams said that.
Who?
Oh dear. The point is, all of us are more capable than we think we are. A hero is a man who does what he can. Remain Roland. Romaine Roland? Nobel Prize winner? Friend of Sigmund Freud? Never mind.
I don't want to be a hero. I just want to
Most people don't know what they're going to do in a crisis until they've been in one. You've been in one, and look at you. You're still thinking, not panicking. I think you can do a lot more than you give yourself credit for. So, I don't know what you're going to do now, but I'm going to go out there and find my mother. Because even if I can't do anything to help her, I can at least say I tried.
I hate that after-school specials are so right all the time. Fine. All right, let's do this. Who's in?
You're not serious.
You don't want to go with them?
Of course not.
Oh, but I like them.
I'm in.
Awesome.
Oh dear.
Sí, voy a ir contigo.
This is gonna be so much fun!
This is such a bad idea.
Line of sight looks clear. We should have a couple seconds at least before they discover us. Let's talk about a plan of action. We should cover small distances at a time instead of trying to make one single rush for the entire distance. We'll decide our meeting places 2 in advance. That way, if we get separated, we'll have a better chance of rejoining the group at a later point. We'll start with small distances. We'll meet at the Starbucks across the street.
Which one?
The one on the right. After that, we'll head to the McDonald's 1 block down, and 7-Eleven after that. Everyone, get your gear. But remember to keep it light. Don't take anything you won't absolutely need. Everything you take will make you that much slower.
Shoes.
Mom, just in case something happens.
Joey, don't talk like that.
But something might. We can't tell who's going to make it out of this. I haven't been able to figure out who the main character is yet. There's no way to know.
Oh, honey.
I wanted to say I'm sorry for not appreciating you enough. And for always pushing you away when you hug me in public. I love you, Mom.
I love you too, honey. And I'm so sorry for putting smiley face stickers all over the naughty parts in the magazines that you hide under your mattress. I'm quite sure those magazines cost you quite a bit of money.
You did what? Wait, run that by me again? Hold on. I must not have heard you correctly.
Are you sure you want to do this? We could stay here where it's safe.
But I want to go with them. I like them.
But it's dangerous out there.
I know. That's why they may need us.
Are you up to this?
I'll be fine. I have my mother to think of.
She'll be real proud of you.
Your son will be proud of you too. You can go see him again.
I just hope he's okay. Everyone got what they need. Weapons ready. Once we get out there, keep moving. They're slow, but they're not that slow. Remember, Starbucks first, then McDonald's, then 7-Eleven. You gonna make it?
Don't worry. I'll be there.
No!